Hello, you awesome people. We are back here to see if Gretchen has finally come home. And I cannot see Gretchen. Gunther, vad händer? So, Gretchen hasn't arrived yet. She must have been very hungry. Why can't she just come straight home? Gunther's cell phone rings. Gretchen, you have to come home now! What are you lost again? Where are you now, Gretchen? Well, I understand. Rose, now she says she's in a forest where the leaves on the trees are yellow. She says the leaves are swirling around and it's foggy, so she can't find her way out. Find her, please, Rose. Oh, I believe I know where she is, and that German accent just doesn't seem to go. Now I even tried to say Günther, because that tends to work, but sometimes it just ends up in French. We are going here. And I am working on the daily quest when it comes to becoming light with the druids. And I'm almost closed. If you hear fireworks behind me, it is because I am recording this on New Year. Even though it is about 2:20 p.m., people in Sweden are crazy and tend to want to do the fireworks all day long. I hate fireworks. So I'm not happy with it. Stupid people. Going the wrong way. Jump. Oh, just fix the mic if that was a weird sound for you. She should be up here somewhere. In here? There she is! You can't find your way home, but you're right by the door. Hello, Rose. I'm so glad to see you. I was getting worried. I have no idea where I am. I know I promised to go straight home, but I saw a nice farm I just had to check out, and a lot of beautiful yellow trees in the distance. I went through an iron gate and saw a wolf, so I ran, and then there were a bunch of leaves swirling around, and then I was here. But now I am getting tired of this, and I miss my mom and dad. I'll go straight home. Please tell my mom and dad that. See you in Fort Pinta. Why can't we just bring her home on the horse? Are you afraid of horses? Maybe that is it. Why am I running? Call out. I mean, why? Num 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 num. Bum ba bum 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 bum. Helga, she's on her way. So now she is on her way here. I hope she doesn't get distracted again. Believe you me, so do I. So, towards another boring thing, we're going to the blacksmith to, well, you know, the shoes. Let's take the transport, because I'm lazy today. Moreland Stables. You know, the shoes is almost the last day, as we learned. We had the 5th day in the last episode, I believe, and this is now the 6th day. So, another day to come, and then we're finally done with this. And yes, I am drinking coffee because I love coffee. Coffee. Up here, I'm parking horse. I got a comment from someone who said that she likes it that I get off my horse before I even start, because Stacy, who plays this, has a tendency not to do this and get stressed or something. I haven't watched that, so it was kind of funny to get that. This is the second last day of blacksmithing. Soon you will have the best horseshoes in Jorik. Let's get to work again. Are you ready? I'm ready. Ready. Okay, so we're probably gonna heat it up first. Heat up the iron. Still not fixed, but you can see it will be fixed someday. Work the iron. Maybe I should put some music behind, because this is just dull. Cool the iron. Heat the iron. I am bored. Work the iron. Nope, the hammer. Working and working and working. Cool the iron. Cool the iron. Oopsie. There you go. Heat the iron. Time's ticking. And work the iron. It's a weird song, I know. Forgive me. Cooling. Working. You better work, bitch. You better work it. And heating. I maybe should have counted down how many times I get orders. But that I have not done, and I feel it's a bit too late to do that now. Looks like lava on here. Work. Is this one of your favorite quests in the game? Please leave a comment and tell me if it is. I expect no comments. Anyway. Well done today. Tomorrow is the last day of blacksmithing. Now we'll let the iron set for the final night, and tomorrow all we need is more nails, and not just any nails. Yay, nails. Listen up, Rose, we need some more nails for your horseshoes. The best kind is not made anymore, the kind used by the ancient horse people. And only the best is good enough for horseshoes as fine as these. You can find some of those nails along the beach below Miss Holsworth's cottage. Right over there, and collect 8 more nails for the some place where you found them last time. While we wait for tomorrow, why don't you go and do it? Because I have other business to do. You know, I have quite a long list to do stuff. But no, of course not. I have to do everything in this game. Oh well. I lowered the music a bit, because I figured maybe it is a bit too high. When I checked the videos back, I figured it was high. And there, Alex is still standing there for some reason. Did you know that Morgan horses is one of the most expensive breeds in the world? I think you could imagine the most expensive breed, and that is the Arabian Thoroughbred, but I was surprised to hear that Morgan was one of those. It was like a top 10 list or something, and it was on the top 10. Other breeds were like the Frisian, and what more? Oh, the Shetland pony was actually one of the most expensive horses, and I don't know, it feels weird, because, I mean, they're quite cheap here in Sweden for some reason, but that is maybe because we have quite a lot of them. Here we go. Good, Rose, now we have enough nails. Yes, we do. Why for now? So, let's see now. So, I have that. We're working on that. I hear that there's something new going on up in Highland, Nilmer's Highland. Let's go and check out what's going on up there. So yeah, back to the list, because it was quite it's quite interesting to look at that. What more breeds were there? Oh yeah, they said the Thoroughbred. They were not specific if it was like the English one or something, but just Thoroughbred. So I guess all Thoroughbreds are quite expensive, but I guess the ones that are used in the competition for galloping or something are the most expensive horses. So here is something weird. Well, we have. Ooh. Let's back it up. We have met Jon Jarl in his grave, and he was a ghost, so why not meet more ghosts? This is a ghost? What? Where you are riding, you lunatic? You aren't the only person up here, you know. Ghost, you could be a ghost. You almost run me over like a crazy person and then accuse me of being a ghost. All I'm doing here is waiting for my wife to come home. Get out of here, you ghost! Whoa, could this be a real ghost? I'm a Am I dreaming? I need to tell someone. Maybe someone at Moreland Stables has something similar. Has seen something. Let's go and see. That was quite a rude go, so let's leave. Coffee is delicious. Trying to figure out what more breeds that were expensive. Set Frisian, Thoroughbred, Shetland, Pawnee, Arabian, Morgan. Maybe I'll need to rewatch that. So hi Tan. A ghost? You didn't think I'd fall for that, did you, Rose? Well, you weren't joking. Okay, I'm not entirely convinced it was a ghost that you saw, but it was something you ate, or you didn't get enough sleep. Have you watched too many scary movies lately? The only thing I know is that the farm out there has been abandoned for many years. Go and ask Loretta about it. I'm sure she knows more about it. Okay, Loretta. Ghost, you've seen it too? I knew I wasn't crazy. Rose, you actually spoke to it? Oh my god, I'd never dare do anything like that. Dear, there used to be a racetrack here a long time ago. Some place where we have our wildlife race now. The beginning of the track is just about the same, but the race used to be longer and finish up on this other side of the South Silver Waters by Hillcrest. Maybe you've seen the bridge by the abandoned farm up there. The bridge is often broken. The winter here are so hard in it that it collapses sometimes. I think the bridge might have something to do with the ghost. Anyway, Miss Holsworth is quite old and probably knows more than me. Why don't you ride over there and ask her? Yeah, let's ask the old lady instead of you. Because I can't imagine you have gone to the library to read up on anything. You probably Googled it. Not that Google is bad. I mean, you could get a lot from Google. Google is your friend. But I mean, you get the most shit from archives. And not Wikipedia.
Hello there, what's on your mind? That broken bridge over by Nilmer's Highland? Well, once upon a time there was a horrible accident there. The bridge has been in shoddy state ever since, and sometimes it falls into the river. Like I said, a tragic accident. A long time ago, the bridge collapsed during a race. I remember it like it was yesterday. All of Yorick was in shock that day. How did you find out about this? It happened 8 years ago. You want to know about who died? All I know is that it was a handsome man with a handsome horse. The papers wrote a lot about the accident. I'm sure there are some old copies of the Yorvik Gazette in the library archives. That's where I would look if I were you. Good luck, dear.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, so let's head to the library and see if we can get some news. Old news. And not fake news. Oh, I think I remember one of the horse breeds that were expensive. It was the damn it, what's its name? It's Spotty. Oh, the paint is an expensive horse apparently, and the quarter. Now they're coming to me. The quarter, the Mustang is an expensive horse, and also that. Oh, what is the name? It's Spotty. It's a western horn that is Spotty. Spots all over the place. Why didn't I take this transport now? I realize where I'm going, actually. Oh well. So, a lot of the western horses are quite expensive, apparently. Didn't know that. Also, when I was looking at it, I was a bit critical, because it was only breeds. I know that there are horses that are incredibly expensive, and those breeds weren't on the list, but those horses are not really bought for their breed. They're bought for their potentials, like show jumping horses and dressage horses and all that. So they are mostly bought, mostly because of their
well, what they have achieved and what their what do you call it? Damn it, I forgot what its name. You know, their mom and dad, basically. So I was a bit critical, and you didn't really get any prizes of how expensive you actually got to see it could be. So, but it was quite a fun list to see. It's, you know, we're here. Why do I hear ticking clock everywhere? Oh! Is that? Shit. No, it's quiet. Oh, it was a timer. This article is about the accident in Nilmer's Highland. Let's see what it says. A competitor was killed in a tragic accident during the competition this weekend in Moorland. When the bridge over the south part of the river collapsed, it appears that the wooden structure of the bridge had begun to rot and wither, a recurring issue as source states. The man who died, one Mr. Hill, leaves behind a grief-stricken wife. Oh, that's horrible. The article continues. The council in Silverglade is investigating the accident, and those responsible for the competition and the victim's wife will be heard. A report will be submitted at a later date. The councilman in Silverglade might know something about this. Yeah, let's go to the city councilman. Hi, Linda, by the way. Hope you're fine. Yeah, I know my horse can't get in. It's a very old bug, that is, but it doesn't really do anything. So it hasn't been fixed. To the councilman. Oops, that was my coffee. Coffee, coffee, coffee. Yay, the coffee. So that was horrible. Left the wife behind. Didn't say anything about the horse, which was kind of weird. I mean, this is a horse island. So why didn't he say anything about the horse? What? Councilman, we have questions. An accident in Nilmer's Highland. It must have been before I started working here, but of course I'll help you try to find out more about it. And that's it. And I think we're actually quite done for today. We've done a lot. Hopefully Gretchen will be home soon. And we will be getting a horseshoe soon. And we'll be needing to get more info about that ghost, because that was just very interesting. But I think in the next episode we are probably going to go back with the druid lessons to see how that's going. And, well, yeah. But in the meantime, people, stay awesome as always. And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye!